It seemed like when the writers and the studios finally came to an agreement to end the writers' strike, that the actors' strike wouldn't be that much longer, that they'd come to terms pretty quickly. But unfortunately, it has not been that way for the actors, and they're starting to get really pissed, especially in light of one of the dumbest announcements we've seen coming out of the Screen Actors Guild, and that was the rules for Halloween. Because don't you dare, if you're an actor out there, if you're part of the union, you better not step out of line. You better not dress up in a costume for Halloween that we don't approve of. This is getting absolutely ridiculous, and the actors are getting fucking tired of their union right now in multiple ways. SAG-AFTRA announces outfit rules for Halloween, tells striking actors to avoid costumes inspired by struck content. And this is really the big article that started going viral. Halloween on strike. SAG-AFTRA tells members not to dress up as characters from struck companies. That was met with so much criticism. This is the guidelines they put out there. This is so stupid. SAG-AFTRA on strike, Halloween 2023. Make Halloween a scream with these SAG-AFTRA strike-friendly tips and tricks. If you're looking for guidance, you've come to the right place. Choose costumes inspired by generalized characters and figures. Ghost, zombie, spider. Don't post photos of costumes inspired by struck content to social media. So any like franchise character. You're talking about not allowing actors who are on strike to dress up as, I don't know, fucking Black Widow or Iron Man or Captain America or Black Panther or whatever. Any MCU character can't do that. Barbie, no, can't do that. Can't dress up as Ken or Barbie, anything like that. This is what you're telling these actors. This is how fucking laughable it's at. And most actors, guess what? Most of them are ready to fucking go back to work. They see that the actor strike is done. They want to be back to work because they want to fucking make money. We saw that the other day with a bunch of big time names supposedly trying to do things behind the scenes to make things right, to end this strike because they want to go back to work. They're fucking sick and tired of this strike from the union. Yet these are the types of rules that are coming out. Dress up as characters from non-struck content, like an animated TV show. Well, this got fucking destroyed by a lot of people in a public way. Former SAG president slams Halloween costume strike rules. Silly bullshit that makes us look petty and incompetent. Ryan Reynolds got in on this. Ryan Reynolds and Mandy Moore, I don't know what Mandy Moore's doing right now, slam SAG-AFTRA's Halloween party rules. I want to get to this. This is from Ryan Reynolds. I look forward to screaming scab at my 8-year-old all night. She's not in the union, but she needs to learn. That's obviously fucking tongue-in-cheek. No one actually thinks that's happening yet. The fucking guild, the union, responded to that specific comment in such a stupid way. Is this a joke? Come on, SAG-AFTRA. This is what's important, Mandy Moore wrote. We're asking you to negotiate in good faith on our behalf. So many folks across every aspect of this industry have been sacrificing mightily for months. Get back to the table and get a fair deal so everyone can get back to work. Actors are fucking sick and tired of their stupid ass union. That's just the reality right now. And then they clarified. After all this backlash, they clarified. You know what the clarification was? Not, oh, just dress whatever you want. The clarification was, just so you guys know, we can't control what your children dress up for as Halloween. Yeah, no shit. That was a fucking joke from Ryan Reynolds. He didn't actually mean he was going to fucking do that to his 8-year-old. They are so out of touch right now, and they're really out of touch in general. The fact that they decided to go on strike is laughably stupid. I talked about this for the writers too. The writers, they did not get a great deal because there's going to be less television programs that are actually produced over the next couple years because people have realized the streaming bubble has popped. It's a disaster for them. But anyway, the writers and the actors chose one of the worst possible times to go on strike because Hollywood is fucking bleeding right now. Streaming is losing these companies hundreds of millions of dollars a quarter. We're seeing terrible box office flops from these big budget blockbuster movies that are flopping at the box office. You look at advertising, you look at linear television, it's falling apart right now. Yet they decided now is the time to strike. And the studios are more than willing to let them continue to make fools of themselves and continue to wait until more of them are out of their houses, out of their homes to get the best possible deal for the studios. And now the actors have just fucking had enough, calling out their own unions for these ridiculous rules all about Halloween. It's such a fucking joke. They gotta hope that this woke Hollywood strike ends quickly, or else it could be even longer before we see some of these people back to work.